For over 60 years, the financial responsibility laws in the state of California with regards to automobile insurance coverage have been woefully inadequate as far as the amount of insurance afforded or required of a driver in California. My name is Elia Castranova. I represent people in Southern California who are injured in automobile accidents. Back in the 1950s, insurance limits for drivers who were operating their vehicles on the road in California, the insurance limits that were required of a driver in California were set at $15,000 per person injured in an accident and $30,000 no matter how many people were hurt in an accident, and $5,000 for property damage in an accident. Now, this was a reasonable amount back in the 1950s because medical bills were much lower. The cost of repairing your car, replacing your car was much less. And also it afforded a coverage for most personal injuries that were caused in an accident. Of course, catastrophic injuries or deaths, that would be inadequate to cover that. But times have changed. This was pre-inflation back in the 50s and early 60s. And medical bills now are very, very high. Replacing a car is much more. Cars cost a lot more. Repairing a car costs a lot more. But more important, injuries to persons in California are valued at much more than $15,000. So recently, and it took effect on January 1st, 2023. Most people don't know this. The law was changed. The law was changed, but it won't go into effect until 2025. In 2025, the coverage for a single person injured in an accident will increase to $30,000 per person and $60,000 per accident. And the coverage for cars will increase to $25,000 as far as property damage or repairs. This won't take effect for another 2 years. And then in 2035, the limits for a person's injury in an accident will be $50,000 per person and $100,000 for no matter how many people are involved in an accident. And the coverage for property damage will go up to $50,000. So I think the knee-jerk reaction would be, at least from the insurance industry and the automobile industry, is that, wow, this is a great change. It's going to be a great benefit for drivers and people that are injured in accidents. But at any amount under $100,000 per person, this type of peanuts that is being offered by the insurance industry is not going to offer any justice whatsoever. The insurance industry in California and in the United States is very strong. They have a lot of money. They have a big war chest. They donate and give contributions to politicians. They virtually own the Department of Insurance and give a lot of money to the insurance commissioner, who's supposed to be a neutral party. But I can tell you personally, when we file complaints with the Department of Insurance, it doesn't help very much. So we know where their bread is buttered. But if you think about it, when a person's involved in an accident and they go to a hospital, their hospital bills alone could be $5,000, $10,000, $20,000. And if they don't have insurance to cover it, which many people don't because they can't afford it, then they're going to be put in debt and they're going to have collection agencies after them. Their credit's going to be ruined. They could lose their home even if they're in the hospital long enough. And also, if a person's injured where they can't work for any period of time, they can't support their family. And with coverages of $30,000 for an injury, or even $50,000 for an injury, if you're out of work for any period of time, this is not going to be enough to take care of your family. So I think Governor Newsom has taken an initial step. But the fact that it's negotiated to not take place until 2025, and the higher limits of $50,000, $100,000 will not take place until 2035, I don't think that it will offer the kind of benefit that a far-seen, far-sighted type of governor or legislature in California should be doing at this time. I think that at the minimum, there should be $100,000 coverage per person and $300,000 per accident. Only in that way can we even attempt to make people whole in accidents. I have represented thousands of people who were injured badly in accidents. Come to find out, there's only $15,000 available, or $25,000, or $50,000, or $100,000, and it's not adequate. And what I do in those cases is I send the clients to the best doctors possible, and when the case is settled, I work with these doctors to try to negotiate their bills so the money goes into the pockets of the injured person and not in the doctor's pockets or in my pockets. If I have to, I'll reduce my fees as well, because our main focus is to put our client back in a situation as much as possible as we can that they were in before the accident. But with $15,000, $25,000, or $50,000 limits, it's hard to do. So we're asking for Governor Newsom and the legislature in California to remember who they serve. They serve the people of California. That includes drivers who are injured in car accidents and don't have millions of dollars or don't have large uninsured motorist coverage or underinsured motorist coverage. Those are the people that voted them into the office. Those are the people that pay their salaries. And those are the people that they should be beholden to, not special interests like insurance companies or the auto industry. So it's time to step up, Mr. Newsom. It's time to step up, legislators, and let's pass a law that affords $100,000 coverage per person and $300,000 per accident. This is not a situation that will seriously affect their bottom line, but it is a situation that will take care of many more people and allow attorneys such as myself to make them whole.
Hi there. I am an AI avatar reading a real Google review by Jordy L. Simply the best lawyer and got me a very good settlement. I'd recommend him to anyone. I know, thank you.
I can't say enough good things about Eli. Having worked for numerous attorneys, he is my favorite. He has handled numerous cases for my family, and I from personal injury to medical malpractice. He has over-exceeded our expectations every time. We just broke the record recently on a hit and run I was involved in, settling the case in 3.5 weeks for more than I expected. Thanks, Elia. The Doral family.
It went very well with the lawyer. I highly recommend him 100%. All the staff are very friendly and they help you with any questions. Thanks for your review, Luis Enrique Lopez. It's appreciated.
Mr. Castranova was nothing less than a blessing. Going to court in pain is stressful beyond belief. But not only did he ensure I was comfortable, he did everything in his power to fight for my case. Best attorney around. Hands down. Thanks for your review, Lionel Coleman. It's appreciated.